Lord, I've been washed in Jesus' blood, making me a little beyond compare. So why can I praise the Lord? Daily this shall be my song. I'm made a millionaire. I am now a child of God. I've been washed in Jesus' blood, making me a little beyond compare. So why can I praise the Lord? Daily she shall be my song. I've made a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. My mother is teaching houses that I am business. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm made a millionaire. Since salvation here is mine, for the Lord I shout and shine. Though I have to go through life and danger place, for my Father is the King, and His praises ever sing. I'm made a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. My Father is rich in houses, and I am His slave. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm made a millionaire. Lord, I'd rather worship Thee with the people who are free, and the pleasures of this world has seen some share. So my Father honored me, for my Father owns His own. I'm made a millionaire. Lord, I'd rather worship Thee with the people who are free, than the pleasures of this world has seen some share. So I'll never be in want, for my Father owns His own. I'm made a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. My Father is rich in houses, and I am His heir. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm made a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. My Father is rich in houses, and I am His heir. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm made a millionaire. Please put your hands together for this guys. I think thank you so much, Heavenly Singers, for the good work that you have done. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, we are gathered here today because we want to know the progress that KQDSacco have made this far. I know many people have been hearing about KQDSacco from very far away, and they will want to come here and know exactly what is going on in KQDSacco. There are people who are very committed in this circle. They are investing their money into this circle. They would want to know, where are we, where have we come from, and where are we going? Isn't it? I will therefore want to invite the members of the KQDSacco management team to be able to give us presentations here on some of the things that we are doing, what we are going to do, the vision that we have for this circle, so that you members can now ask the questions based on the information that we are going to be given. So we are going to present to you 3 important documents. We are here to launch the strategic plan for Kenya Qatar Diaspora Sacco. We are here to launch the investment policy that will guide us on the way the money that you contribute will be used, will be invested, so that you can be able to make profit. Because that is why we are all here. We want to benefit from this thing, isn't it? We are also going to have a presentation on the loan policy. I want to request be very attentive. If you have a question on those presentations which have been made at the end of the presentation, we are going to give you a chance to ask your question. You are free to write if you want to write so that you can be answered, but we will prefer that we are going to open the floor, you will raise up your hand and ask a question on what has been presented. Is that okay? Is that okay, members? Is that okay, members?
It's okay.
Thank you very much. Now, the first presentation we want to make is the strategic plan for the Kenya Qatar Diaspora Sacco for the next 5 years. Any serious organization of this magnitude must have a very serious strategy on how they want to invest their money and how much money they want to make. Because we want to make profit in the end, isn't it? So I will... So somebody was asking that the person who is giving the introduction has not introduced himself. So I'll have to go back a step and introduce myself. My name is Maxwell Odiamo. I'm an engineer by profession. I work for Qatar Aeronautical College as an instructor. I am one of the board members of Kenya Qatar Diaspora Sacco. I am going to give you a presentation of the 5-year strategic plan for Kenya Qatar Diaspora Sacco. After that, I will invite Madam Bridget to do a presentation on our investment policy. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, I really want to request that you be very keen in my presentation here, because this is the document that will guide us on the way we are going to do investment in this SACCO, how we want to have people have their money properly put in place. We want to have a vision all together. Now that we all put our money in the SACCO, we need to know where are we now, where have we come from, where do we want to go? And these are the questions that I will be answering in this presentation. So what I am presenting is the 5-year strategic plan for Kenya Qatar Diaspora Sacco. What we would want to achieve from the year 2015, where we are now, and the year 2020. Now, in this presentation, I will give you an executive summary of what is KQDSacco. I am going to go through briefly what is the vision of this SACCO, what is the mission of this SACCO, what are the core values of this SACCO. Because every organization must have a vision. We must have a mission of what exactly do we want to do, and what are the rules that govern our engagement. I am going to also give you what is called the strategic objectives of KQDSacco. I will also give you what they call the technical term, a SWOT analysis, which means looking at the strength of our organization, the weaknesses that we could be having, the opportunities that we have, the threats that we have, and how we are going to deal with them as an organization. I am also going to present to you the proposed organization structure of the Kenya Qatar Diaspora SACCO, so that you as a member who have put this money knows what does our organization look like. This is your organization. You must have very clear information what happens in that SACCO and ask all the questions, because you have the right to do so. Finally, we are going to give a presentation on if we have laid a strategy, what we want to do. We want to be sure that we can have the people monitor the way we are progressing, and if there are things to be done, then there are control measures, then we will draw a conclusion. So quickly, I will ask the first question. Who is KQDSacco Limited? Now, I also want to seek to answer the question, who owns KQDSacco? Because somebody may say, I'm in KQDSacco, I don't know who is the owner of KQDSacco. I want to answer that question. Who is the owner of KQDSacco? And what are the objectives of KQDSacco? What do we want to achieve in this SACCO? Now, in this presentation, as I said earlier, we want to know where have we come from? And where are we now, today? And where are we going? What is our vision? Now, I will also want to give you some of the core values. How do we engage ourselves in our business as members? Now, we have what is called the mission of the SACCO. What we will do to get there, right? Okay. So I will, then finally, we will look at what are our goals, or what are our objectives as an organization. Okay. So first answer, who is KQDSacco? And briefly, up to now we know that KQDSacco is a registered as a public limited company, liability company in accordance with the Cooperative Societies Act of 1997 of the laws of Kenya. So we are properly registered, we have got a certificate, the government knows us, we are recognized. Alright? Now number two, now we operate under the guidance of the bylaws. So this organization have got rules that govern us called the bylaws. Now you as a member should be able to know what are the bylaws, what does the rules say about how we conduct our business in this organization. So we have got bylaws that are prepared in accordance with the Act of Parliament of the Republic of Kenya as stated above. Now, we have prepared policies that will guide the way we do business here, that will guide the way in which we invest our money, that will guide the way in which we hire people. In fact, I did say that we also have a human resource policy. When we employ people, what rules do we follow? Don't just bring my sister only and my brother only. We want to have rules that make sure that we have got a fair opportunity for all of us to be able to access jobs, because this KQDSacco is going places. It's a big thing. We are going to employ many people. So what are the rules on how you hire people, how you fire them, and how you remunerate them? They are in the HR policy. Now, so we have put the policies together, the HR policy, investment policy, and the loans policy. Now, our specific focus, as you can see in our website, if you have been able to visit there, that the specific focus of the SACCO is to pool our resources together to create wealth for the members. We want to make sure the members pool their resources together, and we want to be rich people. We want to create wealth. Somebody should have said amen. All right. Okay. Now, the membership. Who are the owners of KQDSacco? When you come from this hall today, you should be able to know who owns KQDSacco. The answer is simple and straight. You, the shareholders, are the owners of this SACCO. It's not anybody. So, the shareholders are mainly drawn from Kenya, who is living in Qatar, and in the Middle East. By the way, you should now know, we have got members from Qatar, we have members from Dubai, we have members from Kuwait, and in the whole Middle East region. If you are surprised, I can see somebody's face is opening up because he is amazed. This is how far we are. Now, then we have a registration fee that every member must be able to pay. So the registration fee is 100 and the price of our shares is 60 Qatari Riyal. The KQDSacco currently has more than 700 registered members. Can you say amen? Someone is surprised. And it is 700 and they are so from Qatar and from the other parts of the Middle East region, as I've already said. Now the KQDSacco has shareholders potential of over 15,000 in Qatar alone. You can imagine if all the Kenyans in Qatar, they join KQDSacco, 15,000. This is only Qatar. That means beyond Qatar then it will be explosive, I hope. What are the benefits of joining this SACCO? If you are not a member, you want to join, you want to know how will I benefit? The benefits are straight over there. When you register as a member, you put your shares there, you save the amount of money you wish. By the way, you can save up to 1 million, nobody will stop you. Then when you save that money, we will be able to make investment in assets. Make investments in cheap loans. You can take loans cheaper than you would have taken in the bank. And so you will be able to earn also dividends at the end of the year. This is fabulous, I think. I want this one. So these are some of the benefits that we expect to get from this SACCO. So if you didn't know, now you do. Alright. Now, the SACCO has planned to commence disbursement of loans to the members who qualify by January 2016. Again, somebody is surprised. By 2016 January, we will be able to disburse loans in the form of school fees loan, in the form of development loan, and also in the form of emergency loans. The loans policy will say how you qualify and the process of applying for those loans. But we want you to know from here, when you get out of this place, tell those who don't know, January 2016, if you are qualified to get a loan, you will get a loan from KQDSacco. This is interesting, I like it. Alright, now, we want to partner with investors. By the way, if you don't know, now people call KQDSacco everywhere. We have heard you are doing great. We want to come there and give you more money so that you can invest more money. It's amazing. When you have many people come to you, when you don't have money, they run away from you. So right now, I want to inform the members that KQDSacco has a lot of attention. People want to bring money here so that they can invest together with us. So the KQDSacco want to partner with investors, financial institutions like banks, not only in Kenya, but globally. I think I like the word global. They want to financial institutions globally so that they can commence their investment in plots for members. And I have been told that by April next year, we are going to buy plots for members. Want to come out of this Qatar when you have got a title deed? Clap your hands, those of us who like it. We can guarantee you, this is serious business. We are going to buy plots for members by April. In fact, it may come before. I'm told it may come by February. I hope so. I want to be the first one to get, I hope. So, from between February and April, we will be able to get the members' plots from the investment that we partner with. Now, the SACCO holds an account with the cooperative bank. Every member who is of this SACCO will have his own individual account, a diaspora account in the bank, and then the money that they have put in the account can be deducted into the SACCO account as shares. And I think it's good to understand that. So that your money is safe when you are here. It is not in somebody's pocket somewhere under the table. It is in the bank. You put your diaspora account and the SACCO can therefore get money from your account into the SACCO account. Now, The other banking institutions will be brought on board as we go along, depending on how they will entice us nicely and tell us what services will they offer to us. Then we can say, oh yes, we can start also banking with you. Now, this is already in the website. The vision of KQDSacco is to be the leading SACCO in Kenya and in the Middle East, offering the best services and products to its members and beyond. And I will not explain. The mission is to promote savings, mobilization, offer affordable financial services to our esteemed members and the society for personal development and for wealth creation. I believe all of us want to be rich in the end. So this is a vehicle for you to get rich. Now, our core values are all in our website if you would love to see them. Teamwork, accountability, customer focus, transparency, professionalism, integrity. I will not explain. I think this is, if you want to know more, we can talk later. Now, the KQDSacco slogan, serving Kenyans in the Middle East. In fact, the one that we like using is mtafutaji hachoki na kama amechoka ashapata. Wow, I think I like that one. I should have changed that into Swahili. Now, I want to try to be brief enough. Now, so where I've said who owns KQDSacco, where we are. I've told you how many members are there now, how to become a member, and how to buy shares. Now, in brief, therefore, we are now about 700 members, and let me tell you for a fact, this membership is increasing rapidly. If you have not joined, please fill their forms back there. Make sure you fill that form before you leave this place. Now, the SACCO is in the process of establishing, in fact, the headquarters. We are going to establish a headquarters in Nairobi to serve the whole Middle East. A beautiful office in Nairobi for the KQDSacco. All right? Now, we are going to have partnership with investors and financiers according to our investment policy, as I said before. Now, I want to avoid being academic here so that I be simple enough. What are some of the strengths of KQDSacco? One, we have got a very committed leadership of management committee guided by our chairman, the founder chairman, Evangelist Habakkuk. We have got a very committed management committee. If you didn't know, now know. Now, there is a very strong potential capital base. Because if we only have at the end of this year 1,000 members, this year is how many more months to go? 2. I can assure you before the end of this year, things are going to happen. If you have more 1,000 people, then this is what I'm talking about here. And we are likely to have more people join this SACCO because there is goodwill. People call us every day, we want to know about KQDSacco. Rich men in Kenya, they call us and say, can I also come and partner with you? Tell them, hold on. Hold on. We will call you when we need you. Now we have got adequate oversight of government supervision. I want you to know from today, nothing in this SACCO